Hello Internet, welcome to G.E.D. Today we got some beautiful shells and cheese, and we're talking about how you should never have loyalty in a company. So I know this topic is going to sound kind of contrived and kind of off the wall, but guys, no matter where you're working, you should never ever place your faith in the company you work for. Yes, you should be a loyal worker. Yes, you should be a good, trustable, dependable person. But at the drop of a hat, you have to realize companies just don't care about you. They don't unless you own them. And that's the cold, hard truth. I'm not trying to sound cynical. I'm not trying to be pessimistic. But it's just the way it is. But check out these shells and cheese. I put a little black pepper on top. And there's a lot of cheese in this, but man, it is super fantastic. Look at that coating. I love black pepper on macaroni in general because it just, adds that little bit of extra spice on there. Sometimes hot sauce will do in a pinch as well. And it's pretty hot because steam is coming off, but we'll try. Definitely that Velveeta E taste that you have come to know and love. I don't have to explain it. You all know what mac and cheese is. It's delicious. Ooh. Dropping a bit. They're trying to escape. Ooh, that's super hot. Let's let that cool down a little bit. So anyways, guys, I've worked for so many companies, and major ones. I'm talking about Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies. And from my personal experience, I've seen people get let go at the drop of a hat. Mass reductions in force at the drop of a hat. No warning. Nothing to tell these people and their families that, hey, maybe in a month or two, we might cancel your employment. And it's so funny because in modern day America, companies want a 2-week, a 3-week, a month notice before you, the employee, quit so they can find a replacement. But when they're ready to let you go, when they're ready to terminate you from employment, they just do it. They don't care. They're just like, we need to save money. We need to close this department. We need to move resources. Let's just do it. It doesn't matter what the worker thinks because we're the company, we're the boss. And yet they want that respect, that courtesy of you giving them your loyalty. It's hard, to tell you the cold hard truth, but just don't. Just don't have loyalty in the company you work for. It's a one-to-one transaction. Your skills for money. And that's it. You shouldn't care about anything else. Yeah, relationships within the company are good. Having friends in high places is good. But in the end of the day, you just gotta realize, as a young worker, a young employee, you have to realize that you're only there for one purpose, to serve them. Ooh, that's a lot of cheese. Check that out. I also cook these a little bit al dente because I like that bite to the macaroni. But if you're a, soft macaroni eater, comment in the comment section below how macaroni should properly be cooked. Or maybe you'll rage at me for telling people that they should not care about the company they work for, when in actuality you really, really shouldn't. Even if it's a company you have come to love and adore, like if you work at Microsoft or Intel or a game dev company even, you still have to realize that any moment could be your last. And so you should not feel like you're a valuable part, a valuable asset to that company. Because in actuality, everyone is just a tool to the company to progress, to make money, to succeed in a certain area that company is driving for. The CEO of a company I used to work for was so driven by his greed that he rapidly expanded the company over and over and over again across an entire country. And basically all he cared about was churning in the profits. And then at the end, he stole a bunch of money. It was a huge scandal. And all the company just basically went belly up. Thousands of people were out of jobs, and he was on the run from the law with his millions upon millions of dollars. Hey, big business, right? And no, it wasn't Enron. I didn't work for Enron. Macaroni and cheese, or shells and cheese as this is called, is a fantastic comfort food. I know like almost 90% of individuals grew up eating mac and cheese as kids, and it's just, how can it be bad? Yes, the processed cheese is kind of bad for you, but hey, live a little. And yes, maybe some of you more uppity individuals will scream, hey, that's not like classic homemade mac and cheese with real cheese and cooked for an hour in the oven and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so what? The world does not revolve around fine cuisine. It revolves around staples like mac and cheese. So guys, I don't want to say that you should always quit a job without warning, but most of the time, heck, if you're hating your job, hating what you're doing, it's perfectly okay to just leave a position at a company. Gone are the days of etiquette. Gone are the days of respectful employment. And that's pretty much it. However, you must always keep your resume up to date and be ready to jump at the opportunity that best suits you. Because I've known many individuals that have stayed locked at a company just because it's a job, just because it gives them security, when in actuality, those individuals could have been out there searching constantly over the years of employment. They could have elevated themselves to better positions, better salaries, Always, always be hungry, guys. Be hungry for your next bowl of mac and cheese, your next job, your next bigger, greater salary. That's how you truly succeed. No risk, no reward. But again, I stress, don't be an a-hole on your job. Still, do what's given to you, do your tasks. Be a good employee, but not a loyal employee. That's all I got for you today, guys. Remember to game, eat, and discuss, and I will catch you next time.